When is a corporate trustee ever a good idea? A lot of times we get clients who want to have a trust, but they can't think that they know anybody who possibly would be the right person to be a trustee. So they look at what are called corporate trustees, people that are operating as a trustee for money. So places like banks or fiduciary enterprises. Now, a corporate trustee can be a really good way to go. They're very helpful because they have experience. They usually know how trusts are supposed to function. They know what paperwork is supposed to be filed. You're not going to be basically paying them for training wheels of learning that this is their first trust they're ever going to manage. So a corporate trustee can be positive because they can reduce kind of the wait times. They have confidence. They know what's moving forward. The negative thing to a corporate fiduciary is compared to a friend, they are incredibly expensive. So a corporate fiduciary gets paid for themselves to act in the role as trustee. However, they're also usually not attorneys, and even if they were acting as attorneys, they also have the trust pay for them to have legal counsel. The trust can pay for them to have any other type of advice or counsel. So they're not the ones sitting down doing the tax returns trying to save you money. They're the ones that are hiring the CPA to do the tax return for them so that they know it's done appropriately and correctly. Now, for some people, that's not a problem. They have an asset size and a wealth level that makes absolute sense. We want to make sure that we have professionals looking at this and that we have professionals frequently looking at this. For other individuals, if you're under the 2 million mark, this is overkill. This is a lot of expense for something that really isn't that much of a huge benefit. If you can trust a child to do it, trust a child to do it. A child can also hire all of the same professionals that a bank can hire. So they can still hire the CPA, they can still hire the attorney, they can still hire anyone that's needed for their professional opinion to be able to run the trust, but they don't themselves also get paid for actually doing the function of the hiring, versus a corporate professional who's going to get paid for the function of hiring these people who then do the work. They get double dipped in the same vein. Corporate fiduciaries tend to have rates that match the overall scheme of whatever state that they're in. So in New York State, a corporate fiduciary has a trustee rate that is dictated by statute. That means that nearly every corporate fiduciary is going to stick to that statute and cost the same. It's not a small amount of money, but it is enough that it's a good chunk of change that goes out. They also get, like I said, the additional expenses of hiring all of the people, and they can also charge you for more things than just the overall value of the portfolio. They can charge you for actually giving away your money as well. So both expenses and collecting cash are parts of what they get paid to